What is up and welcome back. Ultimate Self-Defense Championship Season 2. I was a contestant in the first season. I was invited to go back to the second season. I was a weenie. I said no. Here we are reacting because I'm washed up and I'm watching other people do stuff, and that is my form of content now. No, just kidding. I still do stuff. It's just not as cool. This episode is called 6 Martial Artists Try to Survive a Bar Fight. This is an educational simulation. This was DeMonitized on Rokus's channel, Martial Arts Journey, and I'm hoping it won't be HERE on this channel. From the looks of it so far, you got some drinkables, you got some punchables. Who's this? Is that Jordan? I don't remember who's in what colors. There's Aaron, there's Matt Clinton, there's Gabby. Okay, I'm interested to see what happens here. There's a lot of people here. Oh, shoot! Spinning wheel kick right off the bat. Have to imagine that was Natan.
Honestly, this felt literally the same feeling as being called out to a fight. You're still stressed. It's like the same type of stress.
Is that Jeff Chin?
Yeah.
You gonna let me in? Yeah. Some free drinks? Sure. You drink.
Sorry, as a YouTube martial artist, I very rarely get recognized in person, especially at a bar. I don't really go to bars. But tip number 1, if you don't want to get in bar fights, don't go to bars. But I don't think I've ever been able to reap the benefits of being a mid-level YouTube celebrity. Most of the time, no, not in public.
Hold that shit! Get out of here!
Whoa! Oh!
The moment shit hits the fan, adrenaline kicks in, you feel like you're in a bar fight.
Why did he punch him? I mean, okay. Man, Jeff Chan starts out swinging. Okay, we are 18 seconds into this video. Beer spills. This guy's going sicko mode. Match. Jeff starts off with a push, creates distance. Sure, it's gonna escalate.
Get out of here!
Caught him with a nasty right hand. Oh man. That sucks. You can't do that. That's assault, brother. I mean, he was being super aggressive. I don't know if I would have swung immediately. I probably would have tried to back up and be like, whoa, 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 sorry, man. Look, it was an accident. It was not on purpose. And then he smokes him. Takes down the guy who was trying to get a refill. Look at him, he's just checking out. And Jeff's like, yeah, you can get it too. Jeff Chan. About the smoke, okay.
You feel like you're in a bar fighting for your life.
Pretty hard to defuse a situation when a bloke punches you in the head.
Welcome to the Ultimate Self-Defense Championship.
Oh, I thought we started. It made me feel like we started, okay. The bar.
After attempting to escape a warehouse full of knife attackers and facing
the
a
barefoot.
self-defense awareness challenge, our 6 contenders from different martial arts backgrounds were soon going to learn that their next challenge was a bar scenario, which they were going to be entering one by one, with an assigned performer playing their friend who was going to get them into all sorts of trouble.
Don't hang out with them anymore. Biggest pet peeve.
Each contender will be judged not only by their fighting abilities, but also on how well they will be able to use their environment and objects around them, a crucial self-defense skill, and
that's
by
cool.
their attempts in de-escalating every situation. As each one of them will be going through 4 different scenarios, starting with a de-escalation challenge, which you already saw MMA fighter Jeff Chan at the beginning of the episode, failing significantly by striking without being adequately provoked.
I wouldn't
There's no provocation.
do that in real life. I thought it would be the same scenarios where we're just de-escalating the situation. I think I'm gonna lose anyways. I may as well make it entertaining and fun.
Little did you know, though, that the following scenario will not even have an option of de-escalation.
Got your back.
Are you fine?
Fine, I'm fine, yeah.
Oh no. Oh shoot.
I was not expecting him to punch me so fast.
Bom, 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 bom. Goes to the takedown. Oh no, his buddy's not even helping him. He's getting 2-on-1. Oh, he kicked him right in the face. He kicked a down opponent right in the face. Obviously everybody's fine here. Man, Matt's a good sell. Look at him. Matt's fine. He did kick him right in the head though. Oh, no. Oh, it's terrible. That time he was punched first. It makes sense in the simulation to hit him first. Or, I guess, after. Let's let's get out of here.
The score of the 6 contenders for this challenge will depend on their performance in comparison to each other. Each contender's good and bad decisions in relation to self-defense will be assessed after each scenario. Jeff Chan showed outstanding fighting skills and made the right decision standing up when the potential attacker approached, as he
100%. I was thinking that too. Is that if you're sitting down and a guy like gets up in your face and he's like, "What are you doing, little boy? Why are you sitting next to my girlfriend?" You gotta stand up. You kind of have to. And then from there you can start circling around. Maybe hopefully he won't try and hit you. I would have maybe stood up, backed my way through here. This way he has to come through this little space. Think like 300. You know what I mean? How they have to go through the little spot. And then Rokas has a bunch of other super useful information. If you want to go watch that, you can see his channel. I'll link it down below for the original video.
The third scenario.
Let's get out of here. Let's get out of here. That's true. We just got caught, guys.
Oh, this time is... Oh, no! Security breaks it up. Man, how do you not kick that guy out of the bar by now? Jeff Chan's a menace to society. He can't be in public places. Jeff Chan... mentally, I don't know if I can hang out with Jeff Chan anywhere now.
Although striking first can be a valuable self-defense approach, if unjustified, it can lead to prosecution, leaving Jeff with a bad decision as not enough intent of a
Great kick though. I like how honestly the idea of kicking somebody and then moving on to the next person while the first person goes flying. I like that. That's a great idea.
Jeff Chan had one more scenario to go.
Oh my gosh. He said, "Please stay out of trouble." Oh my gosh. That was a clean roundhouse. Another one too. And then a Superman punch and then a knee. Oh, and then he slammed his head into the wall.
Let's get out of here.
What a bad friend. Bad friend.
To see the performance of the next 5 participants, Jeff's final scenario still needed to be assessed.
Did you even notice the glass bottles?
No, I'm clearly very non-observant from the first challenge.
Jeff Chan excelled at this scenario by being super quick in responding and fighting efficiently.
Wow,
and although
beautiful.
the amount of force he used could come into question, we would leave that for...
Okay, so Jeff Chan's went with the Cobra Kai method. Strike first, strike hard, no mercy. Holy smokes, Batman. Jeff Chan, more like, sure he can kick you butt. Kick your butt. Okay. Let's move on to the next person.
Sweat.
Bro, he's sweating.
We're done. It was fun though. It was a fun scenario. Don't be nervous.
Next up was Sholin disciples.
No, make him nervous, Jeff.
Yet although he had some great moves to demonstrate,
Overall, your favorite moment?
his
Oh, that was
personal
kinda cool.
opinion about his Shaolin
Whoa.
fighting skills was not all that positive.
The reality of the situation is, and I think over 95% of people who practice Shaolin, deep inside, they practice it because it looks cool. This is even true for the monks. They don't spar. It's forms, acrobatics, flexibility. I don't know how to fight. I've never fought in my whole life. I never even practiced combat sports except I started a year ago.
At the same time, Ranton discovered something else at the Shaolin Temple.
After I graduated high school, I went to work in a bank. That was a disaster, so I quit. Didn't know what to do, so I was like, screw all this. I just want to leave everything behind. So I decided to go to Sholin.
Did you discover what you were looking for there?
Absolutely, yes, I found my wife. Thank God I thought of that reply.
Yet, if Ranton's Shaolin training will help in self-defense, we will find out in a moment.
Finding a wife finds you inner peace, or it helps you navigate hostile environments better. Okay. Sorry.
Hello. Oh, my switch didn't turn on. I was just like, oh wow, this is cool. Hey, this is nice. Haha, this is fun. First guy talking to me, I realized
Ranton's hiding.
from season 1, so I was like, hey, you're Matt. But I remember. And then I realized like they're all in character except me.
What Ranton didn't realize either was that there was a hidden trap in this challenge. As while the first attacker is causing a ruckus,
Look at him smiling.
an attacker spiking the drink with drugs, which he then offers to the contenders. Lucky for Ranton though, he refuses the spiked drink.
It's alcohol? It's haram, bro. I can't have that. I'm gonna have water.
Meanwhile, Jeff Chan didn't
Whoa.
have a chance to accept the spiked drink. As while the drink was being drugged, he took the attacker down.
That's off to a great start.
Hello. When your wife started talking to me, I thought she's not in the challenge and I didn't want to be rude to your wife. So I was like looking at her, saying things. I was also like, oh, I am in this challenge here. I should listen to what's going on. And then I realized the guy's like, you've been talking to my girlfriend. I'm like, what is going on?
He's too wholesome for all this. Oh no!
Myself? I think I did like this. You gotta listen to the audio footage, but I think I'm giggling.
Okay, so this is the biggest difference between season 1 and season 2 so far. They're being so nice to them. I was petrified that I was going to be seriously harmed. There was no giggling. I don't think I giggled one time the whole season.
Throughout the entire event, I felt like I was a spectator. I wanted to see it all unfold. It was so well put together and so many corners.
Oh my gosh. Oh, got the chair though. Oh, and then he does nothing with it. Ranton.
I think I threw someone on the ground, but even then I like...
Not a bad toss.
Ground, I like did this to them.
Yeah.
Is this an average bar in Australia?
Yeah, that's... I'm gonna go ahead and guess that he comes in last. Unfortunately, that's not ideal, you know? He's a good guy.
Even though he started off by refusing the spiked drink, he then immediately turned his back to potential attackers. And during the second scenario, he stayed sitting and didn't
There was no reason to think they were gonna attack you. He offered you drinks.
defend only until a while later. Ranton then continued to clinch up and go to the ground with multiple attackers.
Yeah, no, you didn't do great.
It's very difficult to get in the zone. I think that's my problem. It's hard to flick the switch though. I'm bad at that.
It was really bad, okay?
Yeah, but he's gonna be much better at diffusing stuff later. I'd put money on
Don't
that.
hate me, don't hate me. I just didn't turn on. It was rant off, okay? Not rant on.
Oh my god.
That's pretty good.
Because I know it's not real. That's why, by thinking of it as a more not real thing, you need to know it like your place back out. Just do it and something spin you back.
You're gonna love it.
And then it was UFC fighters Nathan's
I have
turn.
no idea what's
man.
gonna happen, who's gonna attack me. Everybody's got masks on, which is a great way to mess with us. I saw the sugar packet go into the drink. Take a sip, cheers.
Oh, interesting. Oh my gosh. Oh, another kick to the head. Oh my god. Bro, that was like giraffe level axe kick. Giraffe on a lioness level axe kick. What on earth? These situations are hard because, like, you don't really know which guy you walked in with. You're thinking about a lot of things. You're not really thinking about what the person looked like. So he looks at him and he's like, who is this my guy or who is this? This is, and then he sees you get him fighting stage. He's like, oh, right, I'm fighting you. Oh my God. Goodness gracious. Goes for the sweep.
This motherfucker only put me in trouble. With friends like this, who needs enemies?
That's a good quote. With friends like this, who needs enemies? I like that. Goodness gracious. Just, oh my gosh. Who did I miss? Bro, you didn't miss anybody.
Pretending to drink the spiked beer.
Oh my gosh.
Stand up in front of the attacker. He showed great defense and excellent fighting skills throughout the entire challenge.
Yeah.
Nathan also called upon the bouncers for help. Another great solution was
Super slick. I would give him the best so far.
I felt like yesterday we f***ed, and I told you today no more this time. Yeah, I felt vindicated. I think some...
I'm so glad I'm not there. Good chance this gets monetized, so if you get an opportunity to and you want to support the channel, Hayabusa gloves, you can get 10% off using my code SenseiSeth10 at hayabusafight.com/SenseiSeth. Children's book, these are cool. I sign them. I sign every single one of them. This is just my website. Cool beans. Karate for life. Check it.
How did you knock them out? Jordan was just sitting there, and I'm like, yeah, of course I knocked them out. Just to put like that seed of fear in Jordan.
But before we'll get to see Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belts Jordan's turn, it was
Man, Jordan's gonna have to... Most of these are 2-on-1 situations. I don't think grappling's gonna be the move here. Maybe, if you can get your partner involved a little bit more. Jesse will probably do pretty well in this.
Karate black belt Jesse to face the challenge.
I'm ready
Karate boy.
to do whatever the situation requires.
Jesse's always in a gi, man. I think Jesse sleeps in that thing. Seishin gi, he sleeps in it.
Jesse.
Yeah, that's me.
Karate nerd.
That's me, yeah.
Bouncers are telling me they're fans of my content, but obviously they're just faking it because they said the same thing to everybody, as I learned afterwards. So I'm kind of disappointed. Anyway, we keep walking into this bar, and I have this buddy. I've never seen him before, but he claims to be my buddy. And these two guys start confronting us. So I'm like, hey, grab my drink. It's worth spending a few bucks to avoid a confrontation because it's cheaper than a hospital drink.
Yeah, hey, are you also here?
The same dude comes.
Are you also here?
Said, I'm speaking to his girlfriend, but actually she's the one speaking to me. I'm already taken. I can't be out here dating and stuff. And I know this. So I know that, okay, it's about to go down.
Oh, he hit him with the bottle.
I splash it in his face.
Smooth.
My first instinct is to control.
He went for it.
The bouncers can come and grab him and throw him out, but they never arrive.
Yeah, you can't rely on anybody else here.
And that's
Great throw, though. Nasty.
That's a karate throw. Take it easy, pal. Take it easy. And then I just hold him on the ground. I'm doing the least amount of harm necessary to neutralize him. And I'm trying to tell my friend that we should leave. It's a weird place. People are just fighting, okay? It feels like I'm in a Hollywood movie. Self-defense, don't be in the wrong place at the wrong time. But my friend is probably drunk.
Oh my gosh. I have not even picked up on the fact these pool sticks are breaking. Okay, grapples up a little bit. It's really hard to anti-grapple when you have this headgear on. It makes everything a little bit harder. You don't see as much, so you don't really want to stay out on the edge and strike. But
I go for a couple of groin shots because this is not a combat sport. This is self-defense.
Dude, this place is crazy. I think we should get out of here.
That's the worst too, is when you're like, okay, I've learned my lesson, let's get out of here. And they're like, no, the simulation calls upon you further. And you're like, oh, I think I'm done. Can we be done? A lot of clinching and knees. Natan threw clinch and knees, Jeff threw clinch and knees, Ranton threw clinch, and that was it.
I'm gonna go for a double leg takedown. I thought my friend had my back. In reality,
Well, I'm surprised Matt's not getting in on this. Oh, maybe Matt has a cue to only get in on this in the ground.
They're pretty slow, those bouncers, but at least they're doing their job.
Jesse had a number of good things going.
That takedown was beautiful.
The spiked drink,
man, getting taken down on the hard floor like that,
using his
sucks.
own drink as a distraction. Yet he did stay sitting on the couch and went to the ground with multiple attackers a number of times, while he also exposed his back. And even though Jesse defended fairly well, we will find out where he stands in the score table.
I would say mid of the way, halfway.
Just wanted to fight. Sometimes you just gotta fight. Yeah, but that was fun.
You said?
Full stick? That was bad. I saw For me, when I was doing it, the stick broke mid-air. Like, oh, that was fun. That was like...
That was really fun.
And next up was Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt Jordan's turn.
All right, let's see how the Jiu-Jitsu goes. Is he just gonna go to the ground?
Jiu-Jitsu teacher, right?
Yeah, exactly. My game plan going into this thing is to really represent Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, use control to defend myself, and not use strikes so much. You know, I could have been more aware. I should have thought, this is a bar, they give me a drink, I should not drink this, but I was just so focused on people starting fights that I just wasn't thinking, what is it?
Beer goggles. Beer goggles. Oh no. Okay, goes for body lock, good takedown. But again, going to the ground. Yeah, it's just so hard to do much with two people there. You gotta kind of like strike and move and get out of there. You can't let anybody get a hold of you. Oh, that was a clean one. Goodness gracious. This is such a terrible feeling.
I thought I did really well in that because I didn't hurt anyone. That's just who I am.
That's an interesting, I didn't hurt anyone. That's an interesting way to look at it. Again, the hard part is the attackers aren't trying to hurt the good guys, so we're kind of losing a small sense of realism. I think this is accurate in what it would look like though, but we're not getting the switch flipped for the good guys, you know?
I don't want to hurt anyone.
We don't gotta play pool or anything, just hang out.
I do think he would probably act this way otherwise though. If he wasn't getting hurt by the people, which there's a good chance that he might not be, if he can neutralize everybody and hopefully hang around till it gets broken up, I would believe that that's what he would try and do. Ooh, nice trip there. Oh, geez, yeah, that would have caught him. Don't fight, guys. Let's hang out. He just hit your buddy in the head with a bottle.
Relax. Let's go.
Nice kick, though. Great front kick. Look at him sprawl. Oh, no. Oof.
I didn't really know what to expect. Tried to de-escalate as much as possible, but sometimes people they just want to throw hands.
Before the final participant, Craig Hunter, the
Oh yeah, I forgot about Craig. Okay, again, if you want to see the assessments and get a better idea of how they're going to be scored later, watch the original video. It'll be linked down below.
I didn't throw any strikes purposely. I just controlled everyone, and I thought that would really work in my favor because there was no excessive force whatsoever. But in hindsight, part of self-defense is making sure that you don't get hurt, and sometimes you need to strike first to make sure that happens.
Yeah, there's like a weird level of how much you can do and how much you can't do and when you should do it and when you should not do it. That's what this is really cool about these simulations.
I felt the adrenaline was like a fire.
Yeah, I felt like real life for a second. I really felt it.
Yeah.
And now,
Oh, well, then maybe he is feeling it then. I take it back.
person Craig Hunter did.
Generally in a scenario, I kind of just try and do what I...
Yeah, we know really very little about Craig, so I have no... I don't know what to think.
Like, just instinct it. That's just what I did.
Sorry, bud.
$12 on that man. Sorry, it's all good. Yeah, I'll get you another one. I just thought, what if you don't take drinks from people, especially people that are not your friends? I just made up a story about being on...
Yeah, I think rule of thumb should be if it doesn't come from the bartender's hand, not worth it. Unless you really know the person well.
Still on the clock. I'm at random breakfast at any time.
Oh, I forgot he's a bouncer.
No, I got one of those heads.
Just sitting next to my girlfriend for.
Sorry,
man.
Oh! Okay, reverses position. Does turn his back to the guy, but his buddy helps. Not bad strikes from Craig here. And he gets out and behind the bouncer.
You went out from the room and wanted to refuse to come back.
Well, that's what I would do. I'd leave a place like that.
Craig said, the simulation doesn't apply to me. Roki. That's what we call Rokus.
Nicer or go home. But then they wanted me to come back in, so I came back in and restarted and tried to do what I would do again.
After being forced back into the challenge, Craig then decided not to engage with his friend anymore and left him to cause his troubles alone.
He doesn't hang out with his friend anymore? Oh no, it finds him anyway. Oh no. Really super heavily focusing on this one guy, giving up his back. He'd probably be choked out by now. Good takedown. Oh man. What is... I like how the simulation was like... He's over there. What is the law? I can't remember whose law it is. Anything that can happen will. Any bad guy that can attack you will attack you in a simulated bar fight. Oh. Nice knees. I like his talking too.
Worst security ever.
Worst security ever. I like the, yo, let's one-on-one, let's go over here into a place where, that's so smart, where if you claim one-on-one and they agree, now you have at least like a little bit of a boundary knowing that somebody else isn't gonna get you. It might not last, but it'll start off that way. 2, you get into an open area where you're not gonna like trip over something, you're not gonna fall on something, you can get a second to look at your surroundings. That was the only 2 I had, but that was genius. That was so smart.
More challenge coming ahead, and before revealing the scores of each participant, Craig Hunter's decision to leave the bar right after the fight was an exceptional move.
Well, I think everybody wanted to do that. Everybody tried to do that. Greg might have done the best. Okay, so how do I think this went? I think Craig might have won. I would put Natan in second. Jeff and Ranton there at last. I would put Jesse in the middle somewhere. Did I miss anybody? Jordan, I would put on the lower end. So I'm gonna go Craig, Natan, Jesse, Jordan, Ranton, Jeff. That's my order, Jeff in 6th. Okay, so here's our order. Craig, Natan, Jesse, Jordan. Oh, they switched Ranton and Jeff. But okay, I'm pretty close there.
Up score in the
That's about, I think that's fair.
And now, it's time for the bonus challenge.
Bonus challenge.
The following challenge was designed to see how the contenders do not only in self-defense.
Yo, Jesse's looking jacked. Half of these guys,
Challenge was
everybody here looks great. Jesse's in great shape.
how the contenders do, not only in self-defense situations,
Yes, good evening, sir.
but also in what follows after them, such as
Police.
in this case, a police interrogation. And
Oh.
this challenge is not going to be ranked. It is a setup for an upcoming challenge, where what the contenders will say to Officer Gabby may or may not be used against them later.
Please sit. I heard that you had a fight in Lou's Tavern.
No,
So you didn't have a fight.
I was attacked. Just trying to stitch me up for something.
But then Craig brought
Craig's drinking a beer right now with the cops. He's trying to stitch me up or something. I wasn't drunk at all.
hard,
Still have a barrister present?
which in this situation solved all the problems.
Barrister
Yet while
must be a
Craig was
lawyer
not the only person
in
to use
Australia.
this strategy.
Can I ask you a question first? Am I allowed an attorney?
Yes, you're allowed.
Thank you. Then I will wait for my attorney to be here.
Nathan Levy decided
Smart.
to add an additional advantage in his favor.
I'm thinking if I come out now, everybody will be like, ah, okay, it's a talking mission. So I just start screaming and banging on the doors. Just to stress everybody else out in the room. They're all my competitors, yeah, but especially Jordan.
And to Nathan's success, it did make Jordan cautious.
I made the mistake of sitting down in the bar. 'Cause that's when I got attacked. I'm not gonna sit down.
Please, here.
Actually, I'd rather just stand. I just gave the excuse. Oh, my butt hurts. I didn't know what to say.
Meanwhile, Jeff
Oh man, not sitting down with the police. Oh, that seems sketchy.
consequences of being an aggressor
It's so hard to know what to predict in these things, so I can understand why he would feel that way.
scenario.
What happened?
Somebody at the bar attacked us.
What did you do?
I attacked back in self-defense.
Well, Jeff
I attacked. It's like a movie. I attacked back in self-defense to save myself from what they were doing to me.
breezed through the interrogation.
Jesse's gonna
No need to
smash
explain
this.
excessive force.
Actually, I offered him my drink because he spilled his drink.
And Ranton played the lawyer card too.
Let me just give you the number for my lawyer and then you can sort it out with him.
Although the
Smooth,
challenge
smart.
was arguably going to be the hardest one yet, the contenders were done for the day.
You start filming after I already proved I'm a genius.
Oh, it's just that didn't happen.
This time, they knew what the challenge was going to be, so the next morning they were closely studying the shank tank.
Oh, they know they've got Shank Tank next?
Each participant is locked up in a room with a knife attacker
Oh,
for
man.
20 seconds. And after doing some practice at the fighter house,
This is the one position that I'm scared of. Okay, you know what's coming, right? This is one. And boom. And switch. And then you're like,
the contenders made their way back to the facility.
Yeah, Shank Tank was hard.
Apparently they said they were okay at the time, and then later. Oh no, it was me. 100%. No, seriously. Yeah. I feel like
He gave somebody concussion? Who'd he give a concussion? Oh no.
Once again geared up with
I didn't think he hit anybody that hard.
anatomy shirts designed to mark knife wounds during the challenge.
Oh, sick.
Finally, they were ready to enter the shank tank.
Okay, so that'll be next week. Hopefully I'll get a react a little bit sooner for you guys. Sorry this one took so long. Yeah, until next time. Hopefully you guys like this, because I'm having a good time. See you guys later.
Get out of here.